Hi everyone, I am back with my weekly food shopping haul, whatever you want to call it. If you are new here, Melanie, I do food hauls and other bits and pieces. So this is technically part 2, but I'm going to call it part 1 because I did go to the shop yesterday. One I rarely ever go to, and another one I go to quite often. And I've decided to put that as my second video, which will be up in a few days after this one, because it's a much smaller haul than this is going to be. So let's call this part 1 and the other one part 2, even though I've done the other one the day before this. Anyway, before I get confused, I spent about £66 in Lidl. I mean, I just looked at it on my phone and I forgot. It was either between £65 and £67. And at Tesco, I spent, it's not going to focus. No, it's not. £80.18. I got £16.88 off club card, so it came to £63.30. Is there anything missing? I don't think so. Oh, actually, from Lidl, there's a 500ml bottle of Lucozade orange missing. Because I drank it because it was from the chilled section. And I've left a large pack of chicken breasts in the fridge. I think they're £7 something. And in the freezer, there's a bag of home-style chips from Lidl. There's a bag of lightly seasoned wedges from Lidl. And from Tesco, I got a bag of McCain's beef dripping triple cooked chips, because we're on offer from £3.15, £3.20 down to £1.50. So none of them are for me because I don't really like frozen chips. But someone else keeps going through 2 bags of chips a week, because I had to go to Lidl the other day, which I didn't film. Well, if I did, I can't remember, but I doubt I did film it. But other than that, I think everything should be out. If I remember anything else, I'll let you know. So I've got 2 more bottles of the high juice. I opened one yesterday. I think I've got 2 in the cupboard because I decided every time I go, if I walk past the aisle and remember to look, if there's any, get at least 1 bottle. Obviously, if there's only 2, I'd only get 1 because I'm not that person who would get 2 unless I needed to. Obviously, I don't need 2 in one go, because there's been a lot of times in the last month or so, maybe 2 months, where they've not had any of this in, and I do prefer the no added sugar version. And none of the other shops I go into tend to have it, so I picked up 2 because there was about 5. Cornflakes, which I wanted to get last week, didn't get. I was kicking myself. Ridge cut Aberdeen. I didn't get any crisps. Oh yeah, oh god, I have. That's the other food haul. Ridge cut Aberdeen Angus beef and Suffolk ale hand cooked potato crisps. Apparently they're good. I've never had them. Time Out, which seems to be something weekly for me now. Brunch bars, I've always loved them. I do forget to pick them up, but if I walk round the corner in Lidl, I always spot them, especially recently. Someone really likes these. That isn't me. And they also don't mind these. Like I've said before, I have tried these. I just don't like them. Eggs. I actually picked up a box and they're all cracked. I have checked these. I've got 3 of these because they're still on offer. You know what I'm probably going to say? I should have got more. I probably should have got 4 or 5. I mean, I'm not going to, like, get tons of them. It's not me eating them. I might get one week just to try myself. I think they warm them up in the microwave, but they do have pot ones where you put hot water in, but I think that's just easier. Got a piece. I didn't get lemons. I remember picking this up and I remember thinking to myself, get some lemons. Did I get lemons? No, I didn't, because I was going to have honey, lemon and ginger. Because I like it when it starts to get cold. It helps me. And then when I don't feel well, it's just nice and soothing. I don't feel ill. Well, I do, but not in a way where I'd want that. So I need some bloody lemons. I can't believe I did that. Got some of them. Got 2 packs of these because I keep running out. It's because I keep having them all the time because I just like them. They're only open because I grabbed about 4 when I went out. I've only had 1 or 2 of them when I went back out after Lidl. I picked 2 of these up because they were like 49p. The branded ones were always over £1, and I do prefer them. But I like to get the branded ones when they're on offer. But there's been a couple of times recently when I was like, oh, I wish I had some kind of like sauce for, like, do you know, like a sweet chilli one or whatever. So I just grabbed them. I don't think I've ever had them from Lidl. 3 packs of these because it's like 3 for £2.75 or something. They're really good value. All the shops are doing them on offer. Most of them are doing them 3 for £3, which is still an offer. But Lidl's the cheapest. I got almond croissants. They had an offer on, it said 4 for £2. Now when these are in stock, they're in the bottom like container that you get them out of. And I'm feeling very dizzy and nauseous at the moment. I don't know what's going on. And I'd only picked up the smaller bags. I picked up 3 small bags. There's a chocolate brownie in the fridge, by the way. I forgot to get that out. Because some of this shopping, a few things was in the fridge. I've got it out because they're right next to the, like I had a bit of space left. And I was going to get 4, but I picked up the wrong size bag and I didn't have a spare one. And lots of people were crowding the bakery. I was like, I can't be bothered, I'll just have 2. They're pretty cheap anyway, but 4 would have been good. Candy floss, great. I got this, I didn't get that. I got the brown sauce because I had a voucher for a condiment of my choice, you know, with the Club Card Plus when you get to £150. The voucher you got this time was for a condiment, so I could have had any kind of condiment. I could have had squeezy garlic, I think I could have had herbs. But someone wants some brown sauce. And we had some brown sauce when we moved. There's things that have gone missing since we've moved. There must be a box or something somewhere in this house because there's bits of kitchen stuff missing, like, you know, like condiments and stuff. I'm sure there's some plates missing. So there's something missing from the house. It's not in the kitchen. I don't know where it is. But one of the things was brown sauce. Now, normally I do get branded, but obviously I had a voucher and I'm sure they won't mind. I mean, I don't particularly like brown sauce, so I couldn't comment if it's not great, but it was free. 6 pack of Lucozade. I've managed for the last few days, maybe even since Monday, to have 1 per day, because I was on 2. Well, I was probably on more when I was sick. I got the vitamin C one because it's like a purpley red colour. It weren't just that. That wasn't just the reason. I had a ginger shot or turmeric shot a couple of days ago, and last week I probably got something with ginger in, so I wanted something without ginger for a change. This isn't from Lidl, but I thought I would show you the pup cup that was picked up this morning. It does, the bone split in half because I put it in my shopping bag when I was carrying it in. The bone isn't the proper bone, you can see it's made out of whatever that is, but it's a proper pup cup for her. I picked up a Halloween donut. It had 10p off. I didn't realise till I saw the receipt on my phone. This isn't for me because I wouldn't eat that. It's just I wouldn't like the chocolate on it. I've got 7 of these. I've just got one out the fridge to show. Even though they had fish cakes last night, which you'll see in the food haul, part 2. Definitely not one to miss. Part 2 is a good one this time. But they wanted fish cakes again. So I got salmon, spinach and lemon fish cakes. They also wanted a lamb shank. I got them a soup for one day next week for a lunch because I just thought it's getting colder. I'm going to have this as soon as I finish filming because I need a drink. Walking across the room. I don't really show alcohol often because if I typically pick it up, they typically take it to the friend's house. So I typically don't have it in the house most of the time. But I think this is for here. I think it is. I'm presuming it's for here. Basically, it was on offer for £8.50 and I rung them. I was like, do you want some Stella? It's £8.50 instead of 10. And they're like, well, why not? It's 85p a can. So that's the only reason I got that. Migraine relief and Panadol. I think I've still got some migraine relief left, but I know I've got about 2 Panadol. And I always like to have Panadol in because they work better, they work quicker, and I need less than if I have the cheap normal ones. I don't know why, because they've got the same ingredients. I am really struggling with food at the moment. Like this week, I've not ate that much and I've had very random things. And the other day I had to cook nearly a full packet of chicken because I'd only had one of the chicken breasts out of it and I hadn't had any for days, and then I put them all in the oven. I had some that day and I've not had any since. So today I have to have some of the chicken that's cooked. I'm just struggling with wanting to eat things. I've gone off the majority of food that I like. I didn't like the barbecue chicken that I got last week for sandwiches, so I got this because it was on offer. Now the offer said it was £2.50, but it was actually free instead of £3.50. I don't mind because as long... I didn't get any lettuce. I was going to get a little bag of lettuce. So I won't be having lettuce unless I go to the shop, and I won't be going today, let's put it that way. By the way, I am on the Tesco side unless I didn't say that. I got them pork, beer, braised onion and vinegar. Oh, that's weird. Oh, and cheddar. And onion and vintage... Oh, I thought that said vinegar. Oh, I am actually really tired. I mean... onion and vinegar. I mean, who eats vinegar flavoured sausages? And vintage cheddar sausages. Because I was like, why does it say cheddar as well? Vintage. I didn't get pork, which I'd normally get because I wanted the longest steak possible. And all the others either had the 20th or the 21st on. Now, I know for a fact the potential going to go for the sausages first anyway. But I just wanted to make sure. And they wanted garlic and herb chicken Kievs, which I've got the worst day out of them all. Got them these last week because they were on offer. They sat and ate the full packet the other night and they said they are very tasty. Now, these are $2.50. They're also $2.50 in M&S. And I was in M&S yesterday, spoiler alert. I was like, God,